We're back with a Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. Rich, you brought some friends along, special guests apparently.
We have a couple of special guests, and for the listeners out there, we have two goldfish with us. And this is Gil, the all-orange fish right here. And this is affectionately known as Flipper.
Flipper and Gil.
Flipper and Gil. I'm not sure how they got their names.
Terrific.
Their parents probably were big fans of the television show Flipper, and Gil just made a lot of sense because fish breathe through their gills.
Get it? All right. So one of the exciting things about having a pond, remember this is the pond water show today, and the thing is that you can use ordinary goldfish in your ponds, and Gil and Flipper are ordinary goldfish. They're not a particularly fancy variety.
They're looking like they're doing pretty well, though. They have a good amount of movement, and they seem like they're trying to talk to us. I don't know if the cameras can see this, but these goldfish have a lot to say, and I think that they're pretty happy in there.
They're shy. They keep turning away from the camera. No paparazzi, please. Hey, so if we go to search for a goldfish for our pond, what are we looking for? You said lively action from the fish, right? Is there anything else that we're looking for?
So if you have a pond, ponds are all about the ecosystem. And when you have a pond that has an actual water reservoir to it, not a pondless water feature, you're going to want to stock it with some fish. And there are a few tips that you can do when you're choosing your fish. You go to the local garden center or the pond supply store. You're going to want to look for fish that have good activity, that aren't gasping at the top of the water for air, that look like they've been stressed.
Line,
yep.
Right.
You're going to want to look at the fins. You're going to want to look for if there's any ripped chunks missing out of the fins or any type of disease spotting. Typically the dorsal fin, which is the big fin on the back of the fish, is going to show signs of whether or not this fish has been getting picked on by other fish, which could be a sign of it's already sick, so it's being picked on because it's weak and the other fish know that, or it's got a disease of some sort. So look for the fins to indicate whether or not the fish is healthy before you decide to choose your fish.
He's totally talking to me.
Who is, Gil or Flipper?
It's Flipper. Flipper's got a chattiness. Look at him. He's
Gil's
moving.
my favorite. I think Gil's pretty cool.
When you put a pond in, I know that it's helpful if you add aeration. Now, centuries ago, the Chinese are famous for their goldfish history, and growing goldfish. But they don't always
can live
have
for
aeration.
decades.
So goldfish, for the average fish, I would say you need aeration, correct?
You should put aeration, and there's artificial ways to do that with a bubbler or some sort of pump that makes the water move, something like that. But ideally, the best way to do it is with plants.
Oh, great idea.
The best way to do it is with plants. Did you know that plants give off oxygen?
Well, yeah. So it gives off oxygen into the water then.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, very cool.
They oxygenate the water. There are actually different types of water plants that you can purchase at your garden center or the pond supply store, or sometimes even at the pet store that you can use in your pond. They may have been meant for a fish tank, but there's oxygenating plants that float and actually go into the water. Anacharis or anacharis, depending on how you want to pronounce it, is a good oxygenating plant. You can use your water lettuce and hyacinths also as oxygenators.
And they're floaters on the top of the
They float
water.
on the top. The fish will actually eat the roots. They will feed on the roots. They find some nutrition there. Hopefully they don't overdo it. But I tell you what, those plants, those floaters multiply fast enough because they know that if we don't multiply and produce baby, they call them pups off the sides, then the fish will overtake them. So they naturally grow fast enough.
Oh, that's terrific. Thank you for all the tips on fish in our pond. And remember, you can just get an ordinary old goldfish. Give him some love. Give him some pond love.
Well, I love Gil and Flipper, and if I ever leave the Good Green Home Show, they're coming with me.
Well, we're going to make sure of it. I'm telling you that we need to go get a pond now. I'm all ready for it.
Pool, pond would be good for you.
You know what we really need? A cocktail.
A cocktail? All right.
We're going to make some swamp water cocktail next, right after we have a few messages from our sponsors.
Good Green Home Show. We'll be right back.
Is your lawn being ruined by moles and voles? Bonide has the solution. Bonide Mole Max is an effective repellent to use against moles, voles, rabbits, gophers, groundhogs, squirrels, skunks, and other burrowing animals. The environmentally friendly Mole Max formulation makes it a great product to apply in areas where children and pets play. Just apply 3 or 4 times per year to send nuisance animal pests away. If your lawn needs some repair from mold damage, use Mole Max RX with Lawn Revitalizer. This will help repair your lawn while repelling the moles and voles. Bonide's Mole Max and Mole Max RX are available in a granule and easy spreader application or in a convenient 5-pound shaker applicator for flower or vegetable gardens. Bonide products are family made in America. Bonide Mole Max Mole and Vole Repellent is available at your local hardware store, garden center, or farm feed store, or go to bonide.com for a retailer near you. This product is not for sale in Indiana.
Home and Nursery. Think outside the box store.